couple is
They
beautiful.
go give us
I follow
pressure.
Vanessa on social media, and let me tell you, she is so graceful at her. Even when she speaks, you're like, oh, so beautiful. There's just a way about her, an aura of peace
Dainty.
and calmness.
Yes.
As in, yo, I really love her.
Humility.
She never has, you know, a lot going on in people's business. She's just taking care of her business, her man, her children, her family. And this time she's telling us about her journey with motherhood. And across the board, it is not easy. It's not an easy task for everything. But she does say in the past, things were much harder, but they did it with so much grace, and they raised us well. We did not lack anything. It is something I truly admire. Now, you remember her and Rotimi actually met at the Essence Festival in New Orleans at around
2020.
They actually got
engaged in
2020. Fast forward, she had the baby, and we were so excited. We just love.
Yeah.
Anyway, she goes on to say that people are now telling her to add another child. It's always something. You have a boy, they tell you, so you get a girl. You get a girl, so you just make it 3 so that they have a big
playmate.
Stop telling people to have children. She says, so I am working out right now, and I'm just thinking about
number one question.
Yeah, having kids back to back, that doesn't make sense. She had kids back to back.
She really
and
did.
It's actually taking a toll on her. And then she goes on to say, I did not want that 6-7 age gap. I wanted them to be very close in age. And this is now Rotimi. And Vanessa understood, and she wanted the same thing. And I felt like having a companion will matter when they are older. I want a gap. I don't care. I need some space to breathe, okay? Maybe when Liam is around 6-7 years is when I can think of having a number 2, when I've rested, when I've cooled down. But having 2 toddlers, or these people who say I have 2 under 2, 3 under 3, no, that is I know I don't have the capacity to have 2 toddlers in one house. I would die. That's just not for me.
Yeah, I think children are one of those things which is very, very important for you to be ready for. And if you're not ready for it, just don't do it. You're going to hate yourself. You're going to hate your children. You're going to hate your life. And as many people say, especially in a marriage or in a couple situation, it's very, very difficult to tread the waters of parenting and love in your relationship. Because even my auntie yesterday was telling me, utaita your fiance baby, I'm utaita the baby's baby. You know who is going to be called baby? Because at some point, baby stops being you and him. Baby becomes the other baby. And I was just laughing because it is such a true thing. And everyone I think around has been talking about the same thing. Babies. Once they come, things change. And I'm just like, clearly, from their own experiences, it is true. If everyone is saying the same thing, it's possibly true. So if you're not ready to have children, just don't rush to it. Yeah. But Rotimi and Vanessa, my God, they are like the cutest couple, and they have like the cutest babies. And I love it for them. A 2-year gap is not that bad. 2021 and 2023 is not that bad. They're happy, they're content. Clearly, they're doing something right with their marriage. Clearly, there is something Rotimi is doing that is very correct in his marriage, because Vanessa is always happy. She's always happy. I remember when she told us that story about the fact that she tried when the new updates for the new iPhones came out, and her phone just refused to work, like completely refused to work. And then she called her mans, and the man immediately, the friend immediately sent her a brand new iPhone. And I'm just like, God, look at what others are doing.
Must be nice.
Look at what you're doing for others. Can you replicate it? Can you copy paste? I beg. I'm happy for them. They're just like happy couple, and their lives seem to be working for them. They're taking life at their own pace. They don't do clout chasing. They don't overly expose themselves on social media. Like, they have found the perfect balance of being on social media, being celebrities, but also having their own private life. I